Boy, oh boy, I can't wait to sit down and start making my freebooter. I can't believe they made a captain-type archetype for the swashbuckler class. I can't wait to just be so amazing. But it's not a swashbuckler archetype. It's for the ranger. Ranger, what kind of fucking bullshit is...
Dun 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 dun. B-sides! Welcome to Pathfinder B-sides. I'm your professor, Phoenix, and today we're going to be talking a bit about the freebooter. To start, let's go over what Paizo says a freebooter is. From the D20 PFSRD. A freebooter is a natural leader, a pirate who works well with a variety of people and in a variety of roles. Her specialized combat tactics help organize and direct the crew, and freebooters' talents are in high demand. Most freebooters work as independent agents. A freebooter signs on with a crew when she feels the urge to travel, and often moves to a new ship when her contract ends. I'd like to point out, this sounds like an amazing swashbuckler archetype to me, but it's not. It's part of the ranger class. Now, let's go over what the freebooter gets. You've got Freebooters Bond, which at first level the freebooter can, as a move action, indicate an enemy in combat and rally her allies to focus on the target. The freebooter and her allies gain a +1 bonus on weapon attack and damage rolls against the target. This ability applies only to allies who can see or hear the freebooter and who are within 30 feet of the freebooter at the time she activates this ability. At 5th and every 5 levels after, so that's at 5th, 10th, 15th, and 20th level, the bonus increases by 1. The freebooter's bane lasts until the target dies or the freebooter selects a new target. This ability replaces favored enemy. What this sounds like to me is, instead of choosing one race or enemy type like extraplanar or undead or dragons, you can select a single target for your entire party to super hate. You can do this as many times a day as you want, and as long as your team members are within 30 feet of you when you set this off, they'll keep it throughout the entire combat. Sounds pretty beast with no downside. The Freebooters Bond. At 4th level, a freebooter forms a bond with her crewmates. This bond allows her to spend a move action to grant her allies extra combat prowess when they work as a team. All allies within 30 feet who can see or hear the freebooter gain an additional +2 bonus on attack rolls when flanking with the freebooter or with another ally affected by this ability. This ability replaces Hunter's Bond. So, you lose access to a ranger's staple class feature. You can no longer have an animal companion, but it seems like you create a bond with your party. They get bonuses to attack rolls when flanking with you or other members of your party. This would be great for tight quarters fighting, where you can't help but be flanking. Also, this moves you into Bard territory, what with the buffing of your party. It does require a move action to activate it though, but if you're already in place and slicing through enemies with your twin rapiers or scimitars, then it shouldn't be a problem. Lastly, we're going to talk about Fast Swimmer. Starting at 7th level, a freebooter may swim half her speed as a move action or her normal speed as a full round action with a successful swim check. The freebooter gains a +2 bonus on swim checks. This ability replaces Woodland Stride. This is what I'd call a flavor ability. If you are legit in an aquatic sea-based game, then by all means this is a great ability to have. Maybe your boat goes down in a storm, or you have to cross a river to tie a knot on a rope so your team can make it across safely. Still solid options. As for the swim checks to swim your normal move speed, unless you are in combat, I don't see you needing to make these checks. In the 7 years of me playing, I've made 6 swim checks in the same session. Never used it again. I'll go into more detail on swim in another video later. Trust me, it's on the list. Now, for character inspiration. First, let's start with the actual definition of a freebooter. A pirate or lawless adventurer. First, all of this screams chaotic something, but then supposedly all pirates live by a code, so that thought just goes out the window. My first instinct for a good freebooter base was Yar Greyjoy from Game of Thrones. She does what she wants when she wants, but also she is trying to further the Iron Islands. She commands her men with an iron grip, but lets them have fun when they've succeeded. Very strong first pick in my mind. My second choice for inspiration took me a minute to figure out, but here goes. Captain Hook. Wait, don't click out. Hear me out on this. I'm talking Dustin Hoffman Captain Hook. He's the man's man kind of Hook. He wants gold and to rule Neverland, but most of all, he misses adventure and conflict with the pan. He gets his crew riled up for war and they go, no questions asked. He even has a few favorite terrains and his two quirks, which are ticking clocks and crocodiles. He would be a great addition to any party of adventurers. My third choice I'm a little embarrassed about. I looked for another good option somewhere, but all I could ever find were swashbucklers. So here we go. Captain Jack Sparrow. Yep. The best or worst pirate you've ever heard of. He's made his way around the Caribbean and inspired all kinds of piratey heroics shenanigans. He's a bit more swashbuckler than Ranger though, so there's that. And there you have it. That's the Freebooter. Also, I want to thank Hamster X Hamster for making this our first request to the channel. If you have any archetypes you'd like us to go over, leave a comment down below. Otherwise, I'll just do what I want to do, and you might not be interested in what I like. Thanks for sticking through the video. I don't have a catch line or a catchphrase to play me out of the video, so I'm just gonna sing and sing until you guys just click off. Don't forget the thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm just gonna thank you for watching the video.